Gypsy Rose, like the wife of Dana White, rose to fame under very unfortunate circumstances. Her life has been characterized by a string of regrettable incidents, heavy media attention, and a jail sentence. It's hardly surprising that the public is fascinated by her abrupt growth in wealth. The fact that Gypsy Rose's wealth increased just 6 months after her release from prison is what makes her story so fascinating. This essay will examine Gypsy Rose's personal life, her lengthy incarceration history, and how she increased her net fortune by millions after her release. How did Gypsy Rose increase her net worth by millions following her prison release? December 2023 saw Gypsy Rose's release from prison, and she quickly rose to fame on the internet. The news of her release caused a lot of blogs and gossip accounts on TikTok and X to go crazy. Released, Conversations on the Eve of Freedom, Gypsy Rose's ebook describing her life experiences was published in January 2024. The book retails for $9.99 and has received ratings of 4 stars and 1,982 global reviews on Amazon and 3 stars and 4,859 global reviews on Goodreads. Gypsy's net worth was significantly boosted by the proceeds from the book's sales, starting on the day of release. In addition, she co-wrote the memoir My Time to Stand with Michelle Matriciani and Melissa Moore. Pre-orders for the book, which will be released in January 2025, are currently available for $14.99 for ebooks and $26.96 for hard copies. Gypsy presently has about 102,000 followers on her Instagram page, and she has 9.8 million followers on her TikTok account, where she posts a lot of videos about her life and previous suffering. She can make a significant amount of money from these fans. After momentarily deleting her account on TikTok, Gypsy allegedly missed a $6,000 payment to her ex-husband. Gypsy Rose might make up to $100,000 each social media post through brand ambassadorial partnerships and endorsement deals, according to an expert analysis published in January 2024. Gypsy's net worth has increased dramatically in a short period of time, as expected, suggesting that this information is accurate. Gypsy Rose's recently published documentary series, Gypsy Rose, Life After Lockup, has contributed thousands of dollars to her net worth following her release from prison. The 8 parts of the documentary series, which revolves around her life after release from jail, debuted on Lifetime on June 3rd and aimed to provide a clear image of what she is now going through. Because of the media attention around Gypsy's life, thousands of people are willing to pay any amount to watch her docuseries, which increases her cash account. Why did Gypsy Rose enter prison? Who is Gypsy Rose? When Gypsy Rose was charged with her mother Dee Blanchard's murder in 2015, her life took a significant turn for the worst. Gypsy had suffered extreme trauma and manipulation at the hands of her mother, as the case investigations revealed. Gypsy Rose had been persuaded by Dee Blanchard that she had serious medical issues. Gypsy was forced to use a wheelchair for many years, had 2 feedings, and endured needless, potentially fatal procedures and drugs. Later on, it came to light that Gypsy's mother, Dee, had Munchausen syndrome by proxy, a condition in which a carer creates or fakes an illness in the person they are caring for in order to elicit compassion and attention. More savagery met Gypsy Rose's attempts to escape her mother's abuse and inquire about her condition. Gypsy Rose used a Christian dating website to covertly connect with her ex-boyfriend, Nicholas Gojon. Nicholas planned and carried out her mother Dee's murder with Gypsy's assistance. Where was Gypsy Rose's father during all of this? One could question. Her mother became pregnant as a result of her father, Rod Blanchard, and her having a brief relationship while he was still in high school. At just 18, he became a father, and her mother at 24. Rod stayed out of Gypsy Rose's life, supposedly because her mother had told her terrible things about him. Gypsy Rose said, "My mother had created that distance there, and she would say so many bad things about him behind his back." In response to People's question about why she didn't turn to her father for support with everything she was going through. "And because I didn't know his address or even his phone number, he was just giving me tales that bothered me, and I felt like he wasn't someone I could trust. I therefore never considered that." In 2016, Gypsy Rose entered a guilty plea for her involvement in Dee Dee's murder. She received a 10-year jail sentence, while Nicholas received a life sentence. Nevertheless, Gypsy completed her 10-year term in December 2023, at which point she was granted parole. Munchausen syndrome, by proxy, became well known with the 2015 story of Gypsy Rose and the trauma and hardships she had suffered while in her mother Dee Dee's care went